So my chisels have been laying in one of my drawers, and so I decided I need to make something so I can hang them up on the wall. And what I'm doing here is I'm using a little template so I can get everything nice and even, using the Forstner bit there to mark the center, and doing the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to use I believe a 7/8 Forstner bit here to go about halfway down. And then I'm going to change it over here in a second to a slightly smaller bit. I had to do a little slow motion right there. And this way it's going to kind of form a shoulder on the inside. And that's what I'm doing right here. And I went as far down just so I wouldn't have so much tear out. I went to just where the point came through, and now I flipped it over so I can go all the way through. And as you can see that shoulder inside there. And I'm using my square here so I can get some straight lines that I'm going to cut this out with the bandsaw. And this way the chisel will be able to slide in and fit into the little slot. And before I cut up the bandsaw, I want to round over the edges. So I'll use the round over bit on the new router table. And now I'm cutting along those lines that I use the square for. And I'm going to cut out that little slot. And this is the back piece. I was trying to get a little fancy, so I wanted to make it look real nice. And by the way, this is all mahogany. And now I'm doing the back side, and I lowered the bit down just a little bit because I didn't need such a big round over on the back side. Just enough to break the edges. And once again, I'm using my square just to make sure that I'm gonna get it nice and even and level. And you'll see in a second that where I drew that line, I decided to change it up, and instead of it being so high up where the handles would stick above, I kind of want the handles to kind of be even with the back of the board there. So you'll see in a second that I actually brought that down. Alright, doing the glue up here, and once I place this down, you'll see what I meant. Instead of having it up so high, I kind of brought it down to around probably like the bottom third, I'd say. And so this way the handles of the chisels will actually be against that backboard there. And now I'm applying the clamps. We'll leave this clamped up for a little while so that glue can set up. So after about 2 hours, I came back and I'm gonna take the clamps off. Nice and slow. There, I sped it up for you. And now I'm gonna apply some dark walnut Danish oil. This is definitely my favorite finish to put on. it looks good, but it's also super easy. Just wipe it on, and especially on that mahogany, it just looks so beautiful. That just looks really good. And coming up, I'm going to show you the end result as where I put it at in my shop. And came out pretty nice. I really like it. Once again, if y'all enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe, share, and I appreciate y'all watching.